Evening folks, it's me, RB. For a few months, well for quite a while, I've been getting really bad broadband here at DGWGO HQ. Our broadband speed out here in the countryside has been down. I've just done a speed test. It is 1.31 megabytes per second download and 0.36 upload, and it's really bad. My broadband provider sent OpenReach out last week. An engineer came the other day, put in a new socket in the wall and did tests between here and Qubiti, and said that the fastest he would be able to get is what we're running at the moment. And running DGWGO as an internet online media and news source, my broadband just isn't good enough. So we spoke to our friends at Qubiti in Dumfries. They are communications providers, and I asked them for some advice, and they said to try 4G broadband with a router. So I'm quite excited today that the new router has arrived. It's a D-Link wireless multi-WAN router, 4G AC 1200. This is the box. The guys at Qubiti have already fitted it up with my new SIM card, which is an O2 SIM card, because we did some tests, the same speed test that I've done here. We did on our mobile phones. Myself, my wife and my stepdaughter were all on different companies with our mobile phones, and the strongest 4G signal out here in the hills above Qubiti was O2. So hopefully this new router, once I get it set up, will get as good a 4G signal as my mobile phone does. So that means my computer will get that speed of 4G, and I can do away with the old slow cable broadband that comes through the phone line and has been causing me nothing but grief for months and months. So I will unbox this, see what's in here, and then I will get it set up and we'll do another speed test. So inside the box, if I take off that cover, this end's already open because the guys at Qubiti have already set it up for me. So it should just be plug and play. So inside the box we have here, I have the instructions and bump, SIM card holder. There is a cable. There is plug thing, and converters to have it either on 2-pin for Euro or 3-pin British, and there is the D-Link Qubiti router and the aerials. So I will get this all set up. I will need to pull my desk out, unplug some plugs that are in there at the moment that aren't going to be needed, and get this one up and running. Once I've done all that, which should be fairly simple, we'll run the test again, see what the difference is, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we should see an immense difference. So we will fit the antennas on. There's the first one on and the second one going on. So they can go like that once they're situated into position. It's already got a handy foot pad on it, so there's nothing to click on the bottom. I'll put the 3-pin option onto the adapter. I think it must go that away. So it's just a matter of sliding it and clicking it in. I'm now going to pull the desk out, do some jigging about with plugs, and once it's in position, then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've got the D-Link router set up, it's plugged in. I'm just going to turn it on. If you see the light at the front, So it is now asking me to enter the network security key, which is on the bottom of the router. So it's now just verifying, and that is it connected. As quick and as simple as that. I will run the speed test again. So I've just plugged it here in by the computer on the desk, and I've run a speed test, and already on this speed test my download speed is 12.8 megabytes per second and my upload is 5.81 megabytes per second, which is an immense difference already. And the beauty of this Wi-Fi router, this D-Link Wi-Fi router, is that I can move it around the house and try and get a stronger signal in a different window or something, and see how much more it will improve. So I'm going to go and try it somewhere else now. Obviously the computer will still be able to pick up on it because my computer a Wi-Fi dongle on it so that it can pick up the router anywhere around the house, and so can the rest of us with our mobile phones. So I've tried it in a few different places around the house and got various different readings. The best place so far is in the window in my office next to the main computer, and the download speed is now at 27.69 and the upload speed is up to 16.02. So considering that is just a 10 minutes fiddling around, that is a huge jump in power already. So I'm now going to use the computer for a bit, tune in the rest of the devices around the house and see what happens. So we've just done 1 or 2 tests around the house. I've been doing some articles for DGW Joe, and I've just done 3 articles in a matter of maybe 5 or 10 minutes, where before, by the time I downloaded the pictures and uploaded the pictures and got everything onto the website, then shared on Facebook, that would have took me between half an hour and an hour. So that is a huge improvement straight away. My stepdaughter, she's tuned her Netflix into the new router and her mobile phone. She's getting HD pictures on her television that she has never had before, and she just came through and told me the ultimate test was she hasn't been able to upload Snapchat videos any longer as 3 seconds. They would take ages, and she just uploaded a 45-second video instantly, and she's never been able to do that. So that just goes to show the difference between this little 4G box that I've got sitting in the window and the old Wi-Fi supplied by the router and through the phone line before. So my recommendation is, we're 4 miles out of Qubiti, and we are 4 miles from the exchange basically in Qubiti, which is about the limit, and our broadband has been horrendous for a few years, but we've always just tolerated it because we didn't think we could get better. But when speaking to the guys at Qubiti, they suggested this method. It was £125 for the router, and it's going to cost £20 a month for the O2 SIM card. So considering I was paying quite a lot more than that for my wired broadband connection, I think it's paying £45 a month for 1.36 megabytes per second, and now I'm paying £20 a month for 25 megabytes per second upload speed. It's a huge improvement. This is only our first night with it, but I can't see it. It's very simple. I can't really see it going wrong. I'm going to give it a week's trial. If it's everybody's still happy with it in a week, then I'm going to cancel the traditional broadband and just get on with this. I will let you know over a period of time how we're getting on with it. But if you're having similar issues to what we're having, the guys at Qubiti in Dumfries, you can find them on Facebook. They would love to speak to you and give you some advice. I can't recommend them enough. My stepdaughter can't recommend them enough. The last job I've got to do tonight is to tune the skybox into it to see how that gets on. And I'll let you know how things are going as over the next week. I'll give you an update of how it's all working for us. But so far, big thumbs up. Thanks to Qubiti.